What's up, Internet? Corey Zamier here. It's time for another collection video. I was about to do a double collection. I was going to do PlayStation Portable and the Vita, but it turns out I actually have enough Vita games, I think, to make its own video. So let's go with the PlayStation Portable. First, let's talk about the system I have. This is a 2001 model, I guess is what it's called. This is the Darth Vader White Edition. I was absolutely in love with this as soon as I saw it. The game it came with was okay. Star Wars Battlefront, Renegade Squadron, kind of cool, but definitely only something that tied me over until I got other games. Let's start, of course, as always, alphabetically. We got Burnout Legend. I actually played this quite a bit when we went camping this summer, and it's quite fun. It's, I believe, kind of like a mashup of all the other Burnout games that are on the PlayStation 2 and that generation of system, because when I played Burnout 3 Takedown, it seemed like I was just playing Burnout Legend, so let me know in the comments below about that. Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII. I have not played this. I got this maybe a year ago, way after I was out of like all the Final Fantasy VII hype, so I haven't gone back to it. And Dissidia Final Fantasy, I have not played this. I want it to be like Smash Brothers, but I hear it doesn't play anything like that. Right here we have the dual pack Secret Agent Clank and Daxter. Got this from Alicia as a present. EA Replay, this was actually one of the first games I ever had on the PlayStation Portable. It has some great titles. One on the cover right there, Mutant League Football. That's really fun. Actually, it doesn't even like show some of its best games, but played a lot of that. Every Extend Extra. Got this because it was very cheap. iShield 21 Portable Edition. I actually haven't played this. I bought this on eBay super cheap because I absolutely love this manga. Never actually watched the anime. I read the manga quite a bit. And the DS version was quite fun. Here's my most played PlayStation Portable game. Final Fantasy Tactics, The War of the Lions. One of my favorite games was Final Fantasy Tactics on the PlayStation 1. And I actually prefer that version quite a bit. This one had a lot of awesome extras, but story-wise, I actually prefer the translation on the PlayStation 1. This kind of like changed everybody's way of speaking to kind of like more of a Shakespearean thing, and I didn't really feel that for the game. Then we have Genso Suikoden. Picked this up basically to have a complete Suikoden collection. I haven't played it. I would love to, but I can't read kanji in Japanese, so not a luck. God of War Chains of Olympus. I picked this up. This was actually probably my literal first game I bought for the system. I remember this was getting rave reviews when it came out, and I got to find out that I'm not a big fan of God of War when I played it. Guilty Gear Judgment. Haven't played a ton of that. Gunpei. I've played even less of that. I believe it's some kind of shooter. Harvey Birdman, Attorney at Law. Yeah, this was like $1 at GameStop at some point. Hot Pixel, haven't had a chance to play that, got that at the flea market. Hot Shots Golf, Open T. I think I have Hot Shots Golf games on a few systems, and I have not tried any of them. Joan d'Arc, I think that's how you pronounce it. I actually have some fucking sticker I should have taken off, but I received this as a present. I believe this is not the original copy I had. Strategy RPG. Didn't quite fall in love with it like I did Final Fantasy Tactics and another game I'm going to talk about later in this video. Hint, hint. But I'm sure it deserved more of my time. I just didn't give it the time it needed. Knights in the Nightmare. I got this on sale from Gamefly. Haven't had a chance to play it. Roku 2, didn't get very far in it, but I probably put like 2 hours into it, which is more than I do with most games. Luminous 1 and 2. Archer McLean's Mercury, Monster Hunter Freedom, Namco Museum Battle Collection, haven't tried that, got that at the thrift store. Need for Speed Most Wanted 510. Patapon. I absolutely love this game. I learned that with this game you really need to have headphones with you if you're going to play it on the go. I remember I used to bring my PSP over to my friend's house when we'd be hanging out, and it's really kind of not cool to be playing Patapon in public and basically disturbing everybody else. It's just not that great, but this game is a ton of fun. Phantasy Star Portable, Phantom Brave, one of the many versions they came out with for this, the portable version. Ridge Racer, Sega Genesis Collection. I was a big fan of like the collections on the PSP. Like I had the EA Replay, which I played a lot of, and the Sega Genesis Collection, which I played even more. Shadow of Destiny, got this for very cheap at a GameStop, as well as Smart Bomb. Space Invaders Extreme. I absolutely loved this game when it came out. I'm not very good at it, but it is a ton of fun. Really cool style to it. Star Ocean, First Departure, and Second Evolution. Second Evolution, I believe, is the PlayStation 1 game that we got over here, but just ported down. The First Departure game, though, I probably sunk about 10 to 15 hours into it and then just fell out of the game completely. Like, I lost interest in the story. I can't lie, but god damn does that look awesome when they, you know, are put next to each other. Makes the planet spoiler as fuck. In the game I alluded to earlier, Tactics Ogre, Let Us Cling Together. I absolutely love this game. I even got the stupid ass tarot cards from Power Up Rewards on GameStop. And this game is a ton of fun. I highly recommend it. I actually had the PlayStation 1 version back in the day, and I ended up getting rid of it because I couldn't get far in it. It was one of those things where I was not ready to move on past Final Fantasy Tactics. So anything, and it was the same way I was with Final Fantasy VII. When Final Fantasy VIII came out, I wasn't willing to play something that was different, so I just didn't give it a chance. Very glad that I gave Tactics Ogre, Let Us Cling Together a chance. It's really probably my second favorite game on the system. Valkyrie Profile Lenneth, I have not had a chance to play. What Did I Do to Deserve This, My Lord 2. Haven't played it. Worms Open Warfare, I haven't played on the PSP, but I'm pretty sure I have this downloaded on the Vita randomly. I have some Worms game downloaded on the Vita that I've been playing. Yggdra Union, Will Never Fight Alone. It's an Atlas title. I believe it's an RPG. I don't know much more about it. And yeah. So, that's going to do it for this collection video. Let me know what collection video you'd like to see next. Most likely going to do Vita, but if we get votes for other things, I'm probably going to... someone, I believe Danny, came up with this idea in the comments of the last video to save NES for last because it's probably the best collection I have yet to show you. So let me know in the comments below what you'd like to see. If enough people want to see NES next, I'll do that, but otherwise we'll go based off of what I've been hearing in the comments. I'm planning on starting an Instagram account. Let me know if that even makes sense. I don't know anything about Instagram. I figure it might be a way to get more out there in the retro gaming community. Find people that find my channel from Instagram kind of thing. So let me know if you know anything about Instagram, and if I have a link here or a name to search on Instagram, which I haven't even come up with the Instagram account name yet. So we'll see. My 800 subscriber contest is underway by the time you've seen this. I actually just posted up the video 2 days ago, and the deadline is, I believe, August 5th, next Wednesday. So you have a chance to enter. Be sure to check that video out. It's on my channel if you haven't seen it yet. Like the video, comment below with what you'd like to see, and as always, subscribe and keep it real, Internet.